Hi, wish you are doing well. Welcome to Teach English with Passion. We gonna present series of videos giving teachers insights into ELT, English language teaching. Each video deals with a specific topic and it's out of two parts, a theoretical part and a practical part. In the second part of the video, we will give concrete examples of how to design creative activities which suit every lesson, making teaching and learning English more fun and interactive. So don't go anywhere, keep watching.
Hi again. Today's topic is about teaching listening. We gonna start with a brief overview about listening. Well, listening is considered as a receptive skill, along with reading, simply because it involves receiving information, i.e., learners are presented with a given input that takes the form of the listening material. In ELT we have variety of listening materials including dialogues, songs, extracts from books or stories or even shorts, films or videos, etc. When learners get exposed to this input, they are supposed later on to generate a kind of output. Okay, now, let's have a look at how you can plan a listening skills lesson. Are there any stages to go through? Of course, planning and teaching a listening lesson goes through the three following phases. The first phase is called pre-listening or before listening. The second stage is the listening phase, also referred to as while listening or during listening. The last phase is post-listening or after listening. For today's video, our concern is the pre-listening phase. So, let's see what's the listening phase and how can teachers design some interesting pre-listening activities. Alright, now we gonna talk about the importance of the pre-listening phase. As we have already mentioned, it is the first phase when it comes to designing or presenting any listening skills lesson. This phase is really important cause it prepares learners for the listening phase, i.e., it paves the way and sets the atmosphere for what is to come. At this level, the teacher brainstorms the topic, activating learners' background knowledge. Also, at this stage, the teacher can introduce some key vocabulary items and expressions learners would come across while listening. This helps in forming a better understanding of the listening material. Time for practice. As we are dealing with teaching listening, I have chosen a listening skills lesson from the Algerian curriculum Unit 2 Communication, the press for first-year high school learners, working on the same listening material found on the textbook. So, let's see what pre-listening activities you can design for this lesson. Well, concerning the pre-listening phase for this lesson, you have two options. You can either use pictures or realia. By realia, we mean objects and materials from everyday life used as teaching aids. So, what realia do you think is suitable for this lesson? Right. The appropriate realia for this context is newspapers. The second option is using pictures. The teacher displays a picture as the one shown here and interacts with learners, asking them questions related to the topic of the picture. Here we have some suggested questions the teacher can ask. After brainstorming the topic, the teacher can set an activity to introduce key vocabulary items related to the topic of discussion and necessary for the understanding of the listening material. The teacher asks learners to work in pairs for a few minutes to match each word with its appropriate definition. Then, they interact with the teacher to check their answers or for any further clarifications. And that would be the end of the pre-listening phase. That's all for today. Hopefully you find this video helpful and useful. If you have any questions, suggestions, any topics or lessons you want me deal with, leave a comment below. If you like the content of the video, subscribe now and share the video with your colleagues. Have a nice day. Bye.